You are listening to KVMR FM Nevada City, KCPC Camino. We are broadcasting live from the Nevada County Fairgrounds, the 26th annual KVMR Celtic Festival. I'm Laura Sklar-Oates, and here we have Bill. Hello. And we are going to we are here in our broadcasting tent, and we're going to be going over to Mark McKinnon tribute. And we can take it away. Thanks.
Take it away, Jewel.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Here we are on this wet and rainy day. Boy, it sure feels like Ireland to me. But we're here to honor Mark McKinnon for everything that he's done for this festival. And to start out our program, we have some Chico session players who are going to play a few tunes. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Let's do the jigs. All right, we're going to do a couple of jigs now. One, two, three. couple of reels. I just want to say that these were tunes that we had with Hey Penny Bridge that were incorporated within Mark McKinnon's songs, and that's why we particularly chose them to play today. So we're going to finish up with a couple of reels. One, two, three, 4. I'd like to turn the program over to the McKinnon family, and they will be speaking some words for us.
Thank you for being here on this very rainy day. Our family, the McKinnon family, would like to extend our most heartfelt gratitude for this beautiful tribute in Mark's memory. Like we are, he would be so deeply touched and grateful for this amazing gift of naming a stage after him. He loved the Celtic Festival. The joy he had playing with his band, Hey Penny Bridge, over many years were musical highlights in his life. He loved everything about the festival, the magic here, through song and dance and performing arts. He loved the connections and the real friendships that he made with other performers here. And he loved working with the KVMR, wonderful organizers, their dedication, and all the people that he met coming to the events over the year. The festival motto, "Come for the music, stay for the magic," speaks of the enchantment of the Celtic culture. Mark truly embodied that enchantment. It inspired his songwriting, his music, his spirit, and his life. In one of his songs, he wrote, "Magic has a strong, strong heart." Mark was our magic man. And we are so grateful for this event to honor and give tribute to his memory. Thank you.
All right, good morning, everybody here and online listening. This is Sarah McKinnon, and I'm here with my sons, Mark's grandsons, Oisin and Desmond. And today we wanted to just say that the McKinnon clan is so deeply touched to have my dad, Mark McKinnon, be honored here at the Celtic Music Festival he loves so much. As many of you know, music was my dad's soul. It was his life's breath. He used it to sing his joys, his blues, his memories, his deep love for those he cared for, particularly his beautiful wife, my mom. From singing in the church choir as a boy, and then teaching himself how to play the guitar as a teenager, music became the very marrow of his self-expression. My dad brought music everywhere he went. He loved singing next to the campfire, under the stars and in the mountains, playing his guitar and sometimes mandolin on beaches and coastal bluffs, next to rivers, and in our homes and backyards, at parties, weddings, funerals, the births of my sons. Informal gatherings, in the pubs of Ireland, and on the stages of musical venues in and around Chico, along with this beautiful Celtic festival in Grass Valley. He sang with his siblings, cousins, elders, children, grandchildren, best friends, bandmates, colleagues, acquaintances, and even with strangers. My dad's journey with music was as long as his life on this planet, but his transformation into pouring his heart into Celtic music came after visiting me while I studied in Galway, Ireland. And after his time in Ireland and connecting with our ancestors' land, he went through a musical renaissance, what he referred to as his awakening. And he began immersing himself in Irish ballads, songs, myths, and legends, learning the mandolin and bodhrán, and forming his beloved band, Hey Penny Bridge, who is blessing us with some of my dad's songs today. One of my dad's great honors as a Celtic musician was playing at this festival, and today, standing here at this ceremony, to name one of the stages after him, I know he is shining down upon us from up high, singing, "Life is a mystery, but this I know, from the very marrow of my bones. Love heals and binds us together, my friends, like a circle of sacred stones. Yes, love heals and binds us together, my friends, like a circle of sacred stones." Thank you so much for coming, everyone.
And those of us who were members with Mark in Hey Penny Bridge have a few words to say, so I'm going to speak first. We fondly called Mark the gentle giant. Besides his imposing physical size, his creative spirit and musical genius was gigantic in so many ways. As a storyteller through song, he composed epic tales of Celtic history, culture, life, and love. He was a master of inspirational lyrics and melodies. It was so joyful for all of us to collaborate with him and to evolve his songs to perfection. I will always cherish the many years I was a member of Halfpenny Bridge, playing with Mark for numerous gigs and for many performances here at the Celtic Festival. My life has been truly enhanced and enriched by being in Mark McKinnon's world. I am a better person and a more accomplished musician as a result of knowing him and joining with him and our bandmates on the Halfpenny Bridge journey. I love you, Mark. You will live on through your music.
Hi. I was the fiddle player in Halfpenny Bridge, and Mark was such a dedicated musician and band leader. His writing was poetic and mystical. His drive to show the world his art was beautiful, and he was driven. We practiced every Monday night at 6 for probably 15 and a half years, except when the Warriors were playing, or the Giants. We had to take a break from then. We practiced, and our practices were so delightful, with joking and laughter, and at the same time, much creative collaboration. We spent time constantly upgrading the way we represented each tune in the moment, and it was a really powerful time. Mark had an immense musical generosity. He brought out the best in all of us and in each song he wrote. He embraced our talents and embellished them in a graceful and encouraging way. He was so much fun to play with and perform with. He was always there 100% for us and for the audience. Halfpenny Bridge had a unique combination of epic tales, freelance improvisation, and traditional tunes. I feel so honored to have had the opportunity to be in the band and stretch myself beyond traditional Celtic music. I feel so fortunate to have had Mark in my life and for the Halfpenny Bridge era. And I thank all my band members, Michael, Jewel, Tom, Molly, people who aren't here, Dharma, Bo, thank you, Jerry, and Zach, who played on one of the recordings. Anyway, blessings to you, Mark, and to everybody here. Thank you.
When someone changes your life the way Mark changed mine, to see him honored like this today brings me so much joy. Mark was a believer in dreams, and so many of us were touched by his vision through the gift of his music, his teaching, and his love. That is a magic that will always connect us. I met Mark and his beautiful wife, Wendy, back in 2006 in a restaurant, and in a fortunate series of events discovered that he was looking for a singer for a band he was forming that would become Halfpenny Bridge. He took me in as a musical partner, always generously sharing his songs, his time, and his encouragement. And that was always Mark, always looking to lift up everyone around him, bringing people together, much like we are today, to share in the beauty he saw in the stories of Ireland. To have his name live on here with the music he loved so much is to see that same spirit alive and well. We want to deeply thank KVMR and the Celtic Festival for honoring his legacy and celebrating a life truly well lived.
My name's Tom Haber, and I'm going to say, among other things, Mark had a great sense of humor, and I'm imagining he orchestrated this weather today as sort of a way to mess with us on his special day. Going last has its limitations, so I may be redundant with what other people said, but I am grateful today to have the opportunity to honor my friend and Halfpenny Bridge band leader, Mark McKinnon, with the dedication of the stage in his name and memory. The KMVR Celtic Festival, the organizers, and others associated with KMVR were highly esteemed by Mark. He often expressed his gratitude and appreciation for becoming a part of the Celtic music community here, and for multiple years that Halfpenny Bridge was given the opportunity to perform at the festival. Mark was a consummate singer-songwriter whose poetic lyrics and verses were inspired by his vast exploration of Irish history and literature, and were further awakened during his first trip to Ireland to visit his daughter. His song, The Awakening, as Sarah said, was the title song of our first CD, and I think it's noteworthy. Halfpenny Bridge was founded in 2006 as the brainchild of Mark and Michael Cannon, who is the founder and longtime leader of the Celtic session band, the Pub Scouts from Chico. Our songs were a combination of Mark's California Celtic stylings and traditional Irish tunes, which were attached to the end of some of his original compositions. As a band, we initially played a combination of Celtic covers and Mark's originals, but ultimately Mark was such a prolific songwriter that the band's repertoire became exclusively Mark's songs. Mark's vocal range was immense. He could hit higher notes and lower notes than anybody I've ever heard. And his ability to harmonize was astonishing. His voice blended well with all of his co-vocalists, but none more so than Molly McNally Paul, who just spoke and who will sing today. Together, their presentation of Mark's melodies, for me, the melodies and lyrics were magical. Mark is so deserving of this recognition today, and it's my privilege to be a part of the dedication of this stage in his name. I will always be grateful for the gift of Celtic compositions, band leadership, and for including me in the journey of Halfpenny Bridge. And beyond this gratitude, I loved him and appreciated him as a friend and a man. Thank you.
This first song is a favorite of Mark's. It's called This Love Will Carry, and we'll be starting it here in just a minute. I know that, as I said, this was one of Mark's favorites, and something that I always really appreciated about Mark is, as much as he loved this song, he was generous enough to let me sing it. And he was always doing that. He was always throwing me songs. Be like, no, you take this one. I know you like it. And I remember that fondly about this one. It's definitely one of my favorites as well, by the great Dougie McLean, who's also played here at the Celtic Festival.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a thin line that leads us and keeps us all from change, and dark clouds quickly gather along the way we came. There's fear out on the mountain and death out on the plain. There's heartbreak and heartache Our next song is Holy Ground. It's a Mark McKinnon original, and we're excited to share it with you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be? If you closed your eyes now, what would you dream? Everyone deserves a second chance. Everyone should have the final dance. Everyone should know the peace of standing on some holy ground. Cecilia has come home, home from the sea, to where everything is sacred, this she believes. Home to Iona, Colquitt, island of the Druids, where time stands still. This Hebridean girl of ancient blood is back in Ballymore as she gazes from Dunedin across Martyrs Bay. The edge of the horizon seems nearer each day. Between the golden cradle and the grave, betwixt the silver beaches and blue waves, Cecilia stands out on the edge of evermore, beautiful, beautiful day to be all together. Thank you so much. And this song is The Parting Glass that we sing to Mark's memory, and a song that Mark loved very dearly and also sang very many times as well. So this is to you, Mark. A G. Oh, all the money that e'er I've spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Oh, all the comrades that e'er I've had are sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I've had would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise while you should not, I'll softly rise and I'll gently call. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy